Hello everyone, welcome to the solution for problem number 2. For this problem we have not f of x but f inverse of x. Okay, so how do we get f of x? If you think back to your knowledge of inverse functions, you would know that the inverse of the inverse of a function gives you the function itself. So what we're going to attempt to do is to find the inverse of the function's inverse. And we know that's going to give us the function itself. And inverse is really treating the input of the function as the output and the output of the function as the input. So we're going to isolate x, making that our output. Okay. So how do we isolate x? Let's first switch f inverse of x and x. To do that, we add 5x to each side and minus f inverse of x to each side. We have 5x equal to, and we subtract f inverse of x to the left side, subtract f inverse of x on the right side. Okay, and we can divide each side by 5. X equal to, well, now you can see that if x is our output, then f inverse of x is going to be our input. So why not, for the next step, let's just change the symbols. So I have f of x equal to, remember that x is now f of x, right? So, and f inverse of x is now x because we treat that as the input, and it negative 1 over 5 of x, and we add 4 over 5. So this is our f of x. Now, to graph it, we refer to the slope-intercept form. This is our y-intercept, this is our slope. We have our x and y axes. The line intersect the y-axis at 4 over 5. 4 over 5 is less than 1, so we're gonna, let's say it's right here. And the function goes down by 1. Well, the slope tells us that the function would go down by 1. Should be right here, and go to the right by 5. Right there. And that's all we need to graph this linear function. All we need to graph a linear function is 2 points. 2 points create a line, and we have the graph.